Bitcoin. It's the cryptocurrency that everybody has heard about. But what is it exactly? How does it work? And what do you need to know about it? In today's video, we'll break down Bitcoin's origins, explain how blockchain technology powers the digital currency, and explore how it's changing the digital world. Let's begin with origins. So Bitcoin was created in 2009 by an anonymous person or group of people using the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto. The idea behind Bitcoin was simple yet revolutionary: to create decentralized digital currency that operates without the need for a central authority like a bank or government. Bitcoin was designed as an alternative to traditional financial systems. After the 2008 financial crisis, many people had lost trust in banks, and Bitcoin offered a solution that was transparent, secure, and based in mathematics. So, what is Bitcoin exactly? At its core, Bitcoin is a digital currency that can be sent from point A to point B through the Bitcoin network without the need for intermediaries. It's a form of money, but it exists purely online. That means there are no paper bills. One of the key features of Bitcoin is that there are only 21 million Bitcoins in existence. This limited supply makes Bitcoin deflationary, unlike traditional currencies that can be printed in unlimited quantities by central banks. Bitcoin operates on technology called blockchain, which is a decentralized ledger that records every Bitcoin transaction ever made. But how does this work exactly? Let's break it down. When someone sends Bitcoin, that transaction is broadcast to the Bitcoin network. A group of participants called miners then verify the transaction using a process called proof of work. Once verified, the transaction is added to the block on the blockchain, and the Bitcoin is transferred to the recipient. Now let's dive a little bit deeper into blockchain itself. A blockchain essentially is a digital ledger that is distributed across a network of computers. Instead of being stored in a central location like a bank, copies of the ledger are stored across thousands of computers worldwide. Each block in the blockchain contains a list of transactions. Once a block is added, it cannot be altered, which makes the blockchain incredibly secure. This system ensures that Bitcoin is resistant to fraud and double spending, problems that traditional digital currencies often face. Bitcoin miners also play a critical role in maintaining the network. Miners are responsible for verifying transactions and ensuring the integrity of blockchain. They do this by solving complex mathematical puzzles, and in return, they are rewarded with newly created Bitcoins. This is the process of mining, and it's the only way new Bitcoin are introduced into the circulation. As more Bitcoin are mined, the difficulty of solving these puzzles increases, meaning mining requires more computing power over time. So now that you know how Bitcoin works, what can you actually do with it? Bitcoin can be used in a variety of ways. Let's cover them. One is online purchases. So many websites and companies actually accept Bitcoin now as a form of payment. Two is investment. So many people buy and hold Bitcoin as an investment, hoping its value will increase over time so they can sell it at a later date for a higher price. And three is transferring money. So Bitcoin allows people to send money across borders quickly and with lower fees than usual. Bitcoin's versatility makes it useful for both everyday transactions and as a store of value. It's often referred to as digital gold because of its potential as a long-term investment. And one of the most common questions is, why is Bitcoin so valuable? Several factors contribute to its value. One is scarcity. So with only 21 million Bitcoins ever to be created, scarcity drives value. Two is decentralization. Bitcoin operates without central control, giving people more freedom over their money. Three is security. Bitcoin's blockchain is incredibly secure, and transactions cannot be tampered. Four is adoption. As more people, companies, and even governments begin to adopt Bitcoin, it will grow in value. While Bitcoin has many advantages, there are also risks involved. Volatility is a major. Bitcoin's price can swing dramatically in short periods of time. This makes it attractive for traders, but risky for those looking for price stability. Another challenge is regulation. Many governments are still trying to figure out how to regulate Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, which could affect. Additionally, Bitcoin's environmental impact is a growing issue due to the energy-intensive nature of mining. Bitcoin is still a little bit uncertain, but its presence in the financial world is undeniable. As more people, institutions, and government adopt Bitcoin, the influence will continue to grow. Whether Bitcoin becomes a global currency or remains a digital asset for investors, it's clear that technology behind it will shape the future of finance. Bitcoin has come a long way since the creation in 2009, and it's likely Interested in learning more about Bitcoin, make sure to visit becoin.net for more guides and tips on cryptocurrency trading.